Yep. That's how I go on Eagles Way Boxing Friday rap, man. Y'all know what's up, man. Get up in here. Stop playing, Derek. Yep. You don't get that one. You thought you got it, but you don't get that one. Anyway. I see you, Derek Brady. Yeah, you here on time, brother. About time. Yeah, I know you. That's what I said, brother. You. I didn't say me. I said you. You on time, brother. You heard me. Don't make me pull out my Malcolm X on you. On my Martin. There'll be a time where Derek Bailey would be in Eagles' Way of Boxing on time, y'all. He will shout out the glorious words. I'm here at last. I'm here at last. Thank God Almighty. I'm here at last. Deep to the baby. All means necessary. It's Friday rap, baby. Yeah, my energy ain't really up. I don't know, man. My energy's been going up, though. It's been like going up and up and up and up and up, which is good. I'm happy that my energy's going up because sometimes I feel like, I guess I'm under so much stress that it just makes you have energy. You know, spending way more money than you should be spending. Yeah. And they want me to get tires on my cars, too. Tires? I said that shit will stay parked if I give you $1,500 on some more tires and something and spend some more money this month. But then I went to a place online and I may get them. I got them in the what they call the cart. So right now all my tires are in the cart right now. But it's like, am I going to get them? We'll see if I get them or not. I'm not sure. But I may get them because they're a lot cheaper for me. Because I notice what they do when they sell you tires, they get in profit. That's why they want to sell you these tires. They tell you which one is least expensive, but they still got a markup on them. D-Ray Promotions is up in the place. He got Eagles Way of Boxing King. He said, blessings. Explain not take 10 million in Omaha. Who else you done? You done stole. He got the thumbs up good. I don't know. By any means necessary. Salute at the king at Derek Bailey. Damn, he got all of it up there today. D-Ray Promotions got it all up there. I don't know. I told you, man. Did you see what I put down, brother? That you have to read before you come in, D-Ray. You can't just come running in wild and shit. Tell him, Derek. He running off the streets and shit. He coming in the house off the streets. He running in all wild. I said EJ versus Bud. I said if you speak push-ups. Ain't nobody talking about nothing. So if you gonna talk about it, see, there you go. Get your ass out there and 100 push-ups for D-Ray. D-Ray talking about EJ Bud. Get your ass out there and fight. Yeah, get your ass. Okay, I won't make you do push-ups for that. That's the first statement. Anybody else come in here with a statement, don't go back to Eagles Way of Boxing. Don't go back to YouTube looking for me if you're not doing some push-ups. Get your ass on them push-ups. I don't want to hear no shit, man. But all I know is it sound kind of, I don't know. The shit sound like seafood to me. Somebody went out to the ocean looking for somebody, but it sound like I don't know. Sound like they somebody's butt is hurt. Like, you know, I ain't getting the money. I need to get in there and whoop his ass. And like, you know what? You guys cannot copy any of the other fighters. You can't be great like Sugar Ray Robinson or even Floyd. You can't be great like them if you don't get your ass out, like D-Ray said. Get your ass out there and fight. Get your ass out there. Tell him, Derek. How they tell him, Derek, in the early stages of boxing? What did your seconds tell you? Get your ass out there. Don't be effing. Hey, they was on that gangster shit. Hey, don't be out there effing up our money. Y'all messing up our money. Get your ass out there. Hell no. Don't come over talking to me, man. Get your ass out there and box. God, hell no. Oh, I'm sore. Get your sore ass out there and get that money. Yeah, nobody's talking about the boxing this weekend. I don't know. I'm not too excited, but we can talk a little bit. I don't even know if you guys know the guys or something like that. But well, tonight we got Beckel, you know, the super middleweight, you know, and Steen. They're fighting tonight. But all the big stuff is next weekend. Lomachenko and all that. Saturday, Bunn and McCrory, they light heavyweights. I don't know. Are they really in it? And then the other Laura, the featherweight Laura and San Martin. That's going to happen in Mexico, so you guys can vote or bet on that. I just don't have a whole lineup for this weekend. I know Tyson Fury. All Tyson Fury is waiting for, he's just resting up and training. He's just waiting for Wilder to come back because he's looking at the very smart move, though. In my estimation, it would seem like it's a very smart move for him. No, if you put Lala exemption key, no, Lala's not exempt. Lala, hell no, because I know she love Bud. No, she's not exempt. Get your ass out there and fight. With two hands on your back, pushing them back in the ring. Get your ass. Got them in the. Hey, Derek, you got them in that lock. You know how you put that lock on their ass? Got their arm behind their back and shit. You got one of their arms behind their back. Get your ass out there. That's the worst feeling. Somebody get your, you know, when the teacher or whatever get your arm. I don't know. Y'all might not have never felt that shit. They get your arm behind your back and throw you. Get your ass out there. That's a bad. Somebody's handling your ass. If somebody got your hands locked up like that, they believe me, you're being handled right now. If somebody got your hand behind your back like that, D-Ray promotes the Eagles wear boxing. He said, DB pull up and holler at the homie. He said 100 homie. Yeah, that's right. DB D to the Bailey. He pull up on your ass like in a second. You know what I mean? That's how we do up in here. Like, yeah, ain't somebody, y'all know what I'm talking about though. Ain't somebody, let me stand up. Anytime somebody got your arm all like this, you know what's coming next. If somebody got your arm, they handling your ass. Anytime somebody got one of your arms, and because they holding the one in the front, and then they got the one in the back, and then they pushing you in the back of your head, get your ass. That's it. That's the posture for get your ass out there and get this battle going. You know. Shit, that shit's crazy. That shit's crazy, man. Yeah, but they're trying to hit me up. They're trying to get all. They're trying to drain Eagles' pocket completely. They ain't trying to leave me with pocket change. You know, I keep my pocket change on the wall, and my pocket change then went down to nothing. I got 2 bills left in my pocket. My pocket change, nothing. I got to fill it back up. No pocket change, man. They trying to get all that. He all smiled. This is what he told me. He said, "I'm gonna get you in some tires." Okay, MMA Friday night. There you go. Yeah, if he talking about I'm gonna get you in some tires. How you gonna get me in some tires? You gonna put them up? How you getting me in some tires? You ain't getting my ass up in no tires. I don't know. We're gonna get you in some tires. You ain't getting me in no tires. Yes, I want to go get them. Shit, I'm spent enough, man. Spending all this money. Especially, I don't even really drive like that, man. When I have to drive, I drive, but I don't drive like that. Shit, to be honest, this is honest truth, is I actually like sitting in certain cars. Like if there was an old school Cadillac, I'm talking about old school. Like what's old school? Like a 58. Like a 58 Cadillac. A 69 225, a 77 Cadillac for sure. Eldorado 77, that's a classic. I like sitting in cars. You know, I'll sit my ass out there, man. If it's raining or something, I'll sit my ass in the car. I'll just sit there. The only bad thing about when it's raining and you sitting in the car is the windows. The windows get all fogged up. Yes, you got the car going. But I like sitting in cars, man. Cars is like, it's just a cool atmosphere. I feel like I can breathe. Like I can step out the car if I need to like breathe. In the house, you just can't. I don't know. Once you start suffocating in the house, you gotta just leave the house. I don't care how many windows you put open. If you suffocating in the house, you just suffocating. Like, I gotta get the hell up out of here. I gotta go to the park or do something. Yep. Okay, D-Ray said I have not seen David fight. On the screen. You haven't seen him fight on the screen? Hey. Well, you're going to be able to see it now, right? Is that who's fighting? Derek got all that. Derek got the information on that. Yeah, I forgot there's one fight. I was looking at. Oh, I was over in Bruce's. So Bruce had, y'all might have missed it. I was over in Bruce. Yeah, Bruce Gas. He had, Aaron Pryor and Alexis Arguello, the first fight, had that one going. Shit, I need me a drink, Derek. I might have to hit this up, brother. I might have to hit this. I might have to hit the pregnant lady alcohol up. Yeah, they did that for a reason right there, though. They put that belly out there like letting you know, hey, you drink this, you're going to get somebody fat. So be careful. Don't drink this unless you plan on getting somebody's fat. He said Lincoln's Row. No, bro. No, Lincoln's Row. Man, please. I got it. Man. like I said, man, it's sad when you open up your pockets and your pockets talking about close me. You letting the air in here. You in bad shape, brother. You in bad shape when anytime you open up your wallet and your wallet zip itself back up like nah, like it ain't nothing in here. What you reaching in here for? That's just a bad feeling, man. It's a good time. It's a good thing that I get paid a couple of times a month. Cause I get paid. I think I get paid Tuesday, and then I get paid Friday, and then whatever I sell, I get paid. Whenever. It's just different days. Potentially, I can get paid every day. Potentially, but it don't work that way. But hopefully, I gotta get this brand out here. Hopefully I go to the Rock next month, and when I go to the Rock, I'll have a lot of stuff available. A lot of sweatshirts, a lot of shirts, all that shit. Man, I'm gonna get me a shipment. I'm probably gonna get, I don't know, I gotta get at least 30 pieces. I'm gonna say at least that. At least 30, 40 pieces I got to. And my friend went out there and sold like on the un-Columbus Day, he went out there and sold like about 20 something shirts, and he just got a little printer. He does silk screen in he has a little studio. The studio's not that big, but it's about big as a garage. It's about big as a garage, maybe a little bit smaller, but he has enough space to out the silk screening and stuff like that. It's hard work, man. We gotta do our hard work. You know what I mean? That's what we do. Yep. Derek put the 100 up there. That's right. Hawk time. Yeah, the Hawk time, man. Hawk was on. Yeah, him and Grail. Grail was catching his ass with some shit too. Grail was catching him clean like. Grail had his head going, you know what I mean? Grail had that head going back and forth like, Pryor just a beast though. He could just take your shot though. That's the whole thing. He could take your shot. And everybody thought it was like some kind of a mystery because of the bottle and all this. It wasn't no mystery because of no bottle or nothing like that shit. You know what? Because you could tell because the second fight, Aaron just killed him. Aaron was already used to everything he can do. He took his power, like, I'm already used to what you can do. He just overwhelmed him on the second fight. Aaron probably just overwhelmed Alexis Arguello on the second fight. It was too early for Alexis to go back in there and fight. And I don't think nobody could really mess with Pryor when he was in his prime. Because he could take too much, he could take shots and just come back. He'd be like, okay, I lost focus. I'm down. I'm right back up. I've never seen him when he was in his prime. I never seen him take like a count, like an 8 count, like 1, 2, up to 8. I've never seen him in his prime. I seen him go down. I seen him one time he took a punch. He actually did like a back somersault and shit and got right back up. I'm like, this dude, something wrong with him. He came back throwing punches. He used to push the ref out the way, like I'm coming back there. Hey, fuck that, I'm down. He wouldn't want. He never wanted a round to go. Matter of fact, one time he got knocked down, and he came back and knocked the dude out. I'm like, damn. I'm like, he was always on some other type of level type of stuff. We don't have fighters that's throwing punches like that. We don't have fighters that's throwing sustained punches like round after 15 rounds. Just throwing punches and just won't stop. It's like, damn, you got to beat him off you. The only fighter that would beat somebody like that, you had to beat him off you, because you got to realize he actually, he got the best of Sugar Ray Leonard in sparring and stuff. A lot of people don't know about that. And he beat Tommy Hearns too. So we just don't know. I mean, if you didn't have enough crack to put him completely out, if he was in his prime, if you couldn't put him out, you was going to have to fight hard or either run. You was going to have to fight hard or run for 15 rounds. As a matter of fact, I think that Bruce was even explaining that fight, the Aaron Pryor versus Arguello, that fight happened right before, I think it was like a year after they put into law that they dropped the rounds down from 15 to 12, because right after that fight, about a month later, that's when Ray Boom Boom Mancini had a fight with Dooku Kim. And Dooku Kim lost his life. Derek said, Hawk had that coke. Hey, they should have tested him for it on the second fight. Hawk Haney would go 12. Hawk Tank would go 12. Hawk Haney wouldn't go 12. Matter of fact, Hawk Tank might not even go 12. Because you never seen Tank get hit as many times as he was going to get hit. He would have been landing shots, but, you know what I mean? He would have knocked him down. He would have been right back at him. And Haney, like, Haney could stay on the outside. Haney could probably stretch it to 12, maybe. Maybe. We could say that, but Aaron, you got to realize Aaron Pryor, by the time, when you get to 8, you're going to be tired by 8. You're going to be tired. So 9, 10, 11, 12, you got to, it's nothing but defense for your ass, or just trying to beat him off you. But Derek on that coat. Hawk Stevenson will go 12. But who would win though? So that's the question for you, D-Ray. Who would win all those fights that you just named? Stevenson, Tank, and Haney. Who would win? Pryor head should have fell off the way he was eating right hands. Yeah, no, hell yeah. His head should have been in his lap, man. Hawk would beat Loma down. Yeah, he'd beat Loma down because he wouldn't stop punching Loma's ass. Hawk Sugar Ray, it didn't happen. I know. It should have happened. Ray didn't want it. A lot of people, oh, Ray. And I understand why you could say Ray wasn't scared and all that shit, but Ray really didn't. Ray didn't want them problems. Nobody wanted them problems. And maybe you wasn't scared of Hawk, but you just didn't want them problems. It's like, damn, that's going to be because you're thinking to yourself, how much am I getting? Oh, I'm getting $2 million. You're like 2 or 3 minutes. You'd be like, damn, I'm gonna have to earn every dime of that. And that's the problem. It wasn't like somebody was scared, but you had to offer even a lot more because they know that they was gonna have to fight their ass off to fight him. Yeah. Oh yeah. D-Ray said R.I.P. to Kim. Yep. I know that's sparring 100. That's sparring, but still. Oh no, but him and Tommy Hearns actually did fight in the amateurs though. Derek Bailey, they did fight. Yeah. Remember, always go with the guy who went 15 rounds. Oh, hell yeah, you always go with the guy that went 15 rounds. Pfft. When these guys is huffing and puffing after 6 or 7 rounds, Hawk and TBE, would it go 12? Yeah, because the reason Hawk and TBE would go 12 is because TBE was too smart to just sit there and let you knock his ass out. You said Ray would have beat Pryor. I don't know. It depends on what the weight was. If it was a catch weight like 144, no, I don't think so. I still had to give it to Hawk. I'm sorry. Because I never seen Hawk just get beat up on. I never seen him like just. I seen Ray beat. I seen Ray get knocked down and not get up. I seen Ray get beat up, so it's like, I've seen Ray pull off some miracles. But at the same time, when he was fighting Hagler didn't have as much pressure as Hawk was going to have on him. It's debatable. I mean, we could always talk about it, speculate. In one way, I have Ray, but in another way, I'll say, I don't know. Because Hawk, you know what I mean? If you discredit Hawk or you just don't give him as much credit, you can say Ray. But if you overcredit Hawk, you say, no, nobody. Because a lot of people actually think in his prime, nobody was really going to beat him. Yep. Derek Bay said, I know he beat Hearn. Yep. Yeah, but the more risk, more reward. That's when fights is just beginning at 6 rounds in a 15-round fight. That's exactly what it is. D-Ray laughing though, but what you think, Derek? Am I right or wrong? You think so? Floyd? You think Floyd would have been too smart to get KO'd? I think he's too smart, man. To be honest, I just think he's too smart. He got too many tools to, I think the shoulder roll would have saved him, and also a lot of his clinching and stuff, like his movement. He was fast. That would have been a battle, because you know what? Because if Floyd fought at 140, he would have been still a banger. You know what I mean? He'd have been going to, but I could see him beating Pryor if he can get to the body a lot. But no fighter ever got to Pryor's body like a whole lot. He was kind of thick for a 142 though. He wasn't thinned out. At 140, he was kind of thick. He came in at he had to come in at like 150 during his fights or something like that. It's the case. He was thick, man. He was thick. He wasn't like, you didn't see no rib cage on him when he came in. Yeah. Are you saying Pryor would beat Hagler? Hagler, No, that he would have to be at like a catch weight. Hagler wouldn't move down to like 150. They probably had to meet at like 150. Hagler would win. I think it'd be the worst beating that Pryor took. I don't know if he would be out, but I know he would be beat up. Hagler would beat him up pretty bad. But then again, Hagler would be getting hit too, though. So they both be probably pretty beat up. But I think Pryor would probably be more beat up. I probably had that one just because of the work rate. Probably I'll say like 11-4. 11-4, 10-5 as far as rounds. I think I would have Hagler. Unanimous decision. Yep. Duran Hawk would go 12. Yeah, Duran Hawk would probably go 12. And Duran got caught a little bit. But Duran had pretty good stamina though. He had pretty good stamina. I don't know. He was a little bit elusive, a little bit harder to hit. But Pryor was going to use that 1-2 on you until he got that 1-2 off. See, that's what don't have anymore. Fighters that had to prove that they can, beat their ass. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I don't think Floyd would get KO'd. Nah, he wouldn't get KO'd. He's too smart for that shit. Yeah, that would be a systematic beatdown by Hagler. Yeah, it'd be a beatdown, but he would still be there though. That's the whole thing. Hagler would look at his work like, damn, I whooped his ass, and he would still be there. That's the only thing about Pryor that's one thing about Pryor that you could say is that Pryor he's going to stay in there. That's a lunch. That's a lunch packing right there, Derek. You got to pack lunch for him. No, brother, you got to pack lunch for him. That's not one of them easy ones. That's lunch. That's lunchtime, brother. You got to pack lunch for that. That's not no get in. That's not no I just came here. I just came to see what was going on, and now I'm leaving. That's not one of them. And where's my brother Sir Flame been at, man? I ain't seen Sir Flame ever since I accused him of making me lose money. I hope he know I was just playing around with him. Yeah. Because if I made the decision, even if he said something, if I made the decision, that's my decision to lose money. Shit. Because fighters came to fight back then. Fighters came to fight. I like some of the drama back then. Now, what they do now, like a fighter back then might hit you. Like, remember Riddick Bowe hit the dude? That two-piece? Riddick Bowe loaded it. Riddick Bowe got down low. Riddick Bowe said, "Poof, poof." Riddick Bowe. Yeah, Riddick Bowe put some power on that shit. But now, it's not just now all they do is push. Now they push each other and then one of them throws a punch or something like that. They don't really get into like a brawl or nothing like that, outside of boxing, Like I'll come over to your hotel and whoop your ass tonight before we fight. If that's what, it's just drama to me. I don't really care. I want to see what y'all do in the ring. I don't care all that. Oh, he got in his head. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah. Derek said they would get short money and take it out on the fighter. Yeah. Once they knew what their contract was, you don't tell hogs to coon and get out then fight. Oh wow, D-Ray. Stop it, D-Ray. Yeah. That's a nasty two-piece there. He's like he got low with it. Get me all hyped up there. I need to throw a two-piece. I want to throw a two-piece, man. Got to find somebody to throw a two-piece on now. I'm gonna throw a two-piece on something that I really don't have to throw a two-piece on. Somebody. It's not gonna really be that deep. I'm gonna act like it's heavier than what it is. Yeah. What? Crack. Oh, you ain't even have to throw them two-piece at him like that. No, man. He was all in my face. I gotta make up a good excuse. I said, it was the war flashbacks. Make up some shit. Like we're good at doing. That's how we do. I just talked about the brother. There he is. I said my brother got mad at me. He ain't come to visit no Eagles Web boxing all week, but he's here for Friday rap. He said salute to Eagles Web, salute to the chat, and that's Sir Flame in case y'all don't know. He said, and as always, he said, jab the like button, all y'all neck. He said, don't get neck, and Eagles Web boxing got the fire up good with the 100 in the glove, and of course we always got to finish off with them things we just talked about. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Sir to the Flame said salute to Derek Bailey. Sir Flame said salute to D-Ray Promotion. Yeah, D-Ray here starting shit, sir. I need a sir, and he'll behave now since Sir Flame is here. Now he'll calm down. Now he act up around just Derek. Yeah, he gonna act up. See, now he acting right. D-Ray Promotion said Sir Flame got the fire up good. He said, what you say, Eagles Web boxing? He said live 100, homie. Yeah. Okay, they live 100, brother. Hey, that's why Sir Flame respect me in the first place. I'm not gonna, bite my tongue on nothing. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. If I say Sir Flame ain't here, and I say something, I'm gonna say the same thing in here that I would say to Sir Flame. I ain't gonna say nothing bad about Sir Flame. That's my brother. I appreciate him. I don't just do this for him and shit because, it pays great or something like that. I do this for him because my people, for y'all, I stick around for y'all, man. I stick around for my handful. I don't stick around for everybody because everybody don't show up all the time. Every once in a while they'll show up like once every 6 months. Blue Moon, they'll come over. Oh, yeah. We haven't seen them in like years. I remember Tony Bosley used to always be here. I seen him in Bruce's the other day. He used to always be in. I used to be able to count on him to be here, But then things started getting a certain way and things just thinned out. You know what I mean? And I know it has shit to do with me, probably, or the content or nothing else. It just has to do with whatever their mindset is and whatever made them decide to turn and do, go whatever way they wanted to. You know what I mean? So I'm all good with that. We good, brother. We are cool. Yeah. But I like to talk about other stuff, though. I like to come in and make sense. I try to, because I like to talk about living. I like to talk about, things that that we have to start thinking about as adults. How these, even when it comes to all these certain poisons and shit they hitting us with. As I gave everybody in here a simple way to stop using poison is to use the fruit soap. And that way you can stop using poison. You can start throwing out all them cleaners and shit. Just use the fruit soap. That's all you need. The fruit soap, a little bit of baking soda. Now, if you have to use one poison, use a little bit of bleach if you have to. A teeny bit, a cap full of bleach. That's all you got to do. Make yourself some, you make your own disinfectants or whatever. I made some soap to wash my car with it. I just call it's just called soap and water. I got a little sprayer. I put water in there and I put a little bit of the vegetable soap in there. That's it. So when I got a spot check my car, just spray it with some soap and water, rinse it off. That's it. We good. We ain't got to be overworking. We ain't got to work too hard, Derek. Shit, we ain't working hard. We working light. Lightweight, baby. Light work. Sir Flame crying. He said I came in here in two pieces being handed out. That's funny. Sir Flame would have to come in on that. Yeah, because I was talking about 2 pieces. I said, shit, I need to serve up somebody a 2-piece on some old accidental type of, on some kind of bogus shit, bogus charges, like they was like in my face too close or something, No, because we was talking about the Riddick Bowe 2-piece during the press conference. The Riddick Bowe get down low. The Riddick Bowe was like, he leaned into it. He's like, Riddick Bowe, I can't forget that 2-piece. Riddick Bowe's a fool. Why all that? D-Ray Promotions at a fight show. He said at Omaha, Nebraska, the party. You gonna be breaking bread. Okay, D-Ray. I told your ass, man, get your ass down there and hit your ass some push-ups. Because Derek Bailey know and Sir Flame know we don't talk about that shit in here. We do not talk about people that's supposed to fight when when the letters are EJBUD. And we don't talk about that shit. Let everybody else come up with it. I don't know what, I got to see what Michael Johnson's Boxer Talking More was talking about, because I know he's talking about the subject itself. I don't want to hear it. We looking for posters. We looking for flyers. We looking for tickets. Where the tickets at on sale? Huh? Shouldn't the tickets be? If there's no tickets for sale, there's no billboard, there's no posters, I don't need to talk about it. I don't want to hear shit about it. I don't need to hear about it. If somebody refusing a certain amount of money, come on. That's on. If you ask me if that's the truth, then I'm gonna tell you my opinion about that. If somebody's on some real arrogant type of shit, because regardless of what they're getting paid way more than they've been getting paid. So they on some real arrogant shit. Get your ass out there like they used to do back in the day. Get your ass out there and fight. Yep. Hey, that's not nothing to eat, D-Ray. D-Ray put fruit soap. He said fruit soap, bleach, and baking soda. He putting his, that shit don't taste good, brother. It's not. The only thing poisonous about what I just said is be the bleach. Because I bought the bottle out here. I showed everybody. It's non-toxic. You're not gonna get sick off of the soap. But it gets rid of toxins. But why? How you got toxins in the first place? Because you put your toxins in. They got us all effed up, man. They got us using shit that we ain't got no business having in our household. You know what I mean? If you had just that fruit soap, you don't have to lock shit up. Because if your kids get it, it just tastes bad and they'll stop drinking it. Yeah. Salute to Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more. I was just talking about him, about his show, about Aaron Pryor and Alexis Aguel. Yeah, we was covering the fighting here too, man. Yeah, we was covering up there. He said, you said, fam, he said, lost you the bread. Hey, look, you lost me. I said, are you saying write it down? You putting too much hieroglyphs up there, D-Ray. You got to write that shit out. You putting too many hieroglyphs. I just said, if anybody in here talking about that fight, hit the push-ups. And we don't want to hear about it unless we going to get it. Sir Flame said, okay, I thought someone had neck. No, man. The last time we got in a fight, Bruce Gas said, salute the brother at Eagles Web. No, the last time we got in a fight, I told you that was like, that's been a few months ago, man. That's been like, it's probably longer than that. That was like 4 months ago. That's when somebody got blasted into the store. He was in there by the police, looking like help, help. No, but that, I don't know if it was called for, but I don't know. Maybe I just lost my mind up in there because I couldn't. You can always handle stuff differently. But my brother was involved, so that way I had to get involved. But he was just doing too much, though. The dude was just doing too much. He just kept, you know what I'm saying? We gave him a pass. And he just roamed through the city for a while, but then he brought his ass back. And once he came back, then it was over with. Once he came back. Yeah, D-Ray Promotions, 50 push-ups. I know you didn't put no names down there, but 50 push-ups for your ass. D-Ray talking about December 10th. He said, I heard $10 million. All I know is November 19th. I think 19th. That's all I know. Either 9th or 19th, something like that. That's all I know. It's for Earl. He said, Flavor, you described how that lady you trained her, did you? Oh, yeah. No, I haven't got too pieced up by her for a while. No, she caught me. She chin checked me on some real shit that she wanted to do. That's all. She knew that wasn't the combination we was going over. She knew that. Girls do that shit though. You know what I mean? There's this little girl. This little shorty at the store that I go to, and for some reason she liked to throw punches at me all the time. I'm like, I just got that face that people want to throw punches at. She always faking low on me, like she always dropping down like she's about to throw that hook on me, like she about to drop the hook on the eagle. No, I haven't even trained her for a while. I gotta talk to her. Well, she plays the drum too. I was just playing a little bit when Derek came in. I was playing my drum, so yeah, she plays. I'm gonna try to play with her this weekend. Now I'm gonna ask her about why she haven't been training. But D Ray said Bruce Gas, boxing, jazz, and more. He said my brother. Yep. Bruce Gas is right back at D Ray Promotions. D Ray, he said, so what's this boxing show about? This boxing show is about you. About you starting shit with Eagle constantly. About you coming in with all your hieroglyphs, your writings and all that. And Derek Beatty said, salute to Bruce Gas, boxing, jazz, and more. Bruce is right back at Derek Beatty. Salute my G. D Ray Promotions, he said the fight show. He said Don Dada. He said he said Don Dada. Don Dada. Is that Don Dada? I haven't heard Don Dada in a long time. He said Don Dada. He got the fist up good. He said neck. Yeah. That's D Ray though. Oh, here you go again. 50 more push-ups for your ass, D Ray. If EJ. Oh wow. What are you saying? If EJ is the America's star, I think that's what he's saying. He said fight November November 19th. He said I would do he said I guess he's gonna put something on him for his 50 push-ups. But get your 50 push-ups in. Anytime if you bring up EJ or Bud, it's 50 push-ups for your ass. If you want to just work out during Eagles Web, hey, get your drop down, give me them 50. You can constantly give me 50. I'll take 50 all day, Sir Flame. If somebody want to do 50 every couple of minutes, if they gonna mention it again, you want to keep mentioning them two fighters, then 50 push-ups. That's kind of light. I gave you 50. I should say 100. But most people can't do 100 and then do any more after that. Once you get that 100, that's it. Your arms are shaking. You finish. But you might be able to squeeze through 50 and then, hit another 50 set. You might be able to hit another 50 set. See, I got to hit this other 50 set up here on Eagles Web, messing with Eagle here on Friday Rap. Yeah, that's why I put that up there in the description. If y'all bring it up, then 50 put up. 50. Not just 50. 50 push-ups. It's kind of coded because I put EJ versus BD. I said, if you speak, I said push-ups. So push-up time. Hey, Bruce, go back out there and get my thumbs up, man. How you going to come in without giving me my thumb, brother? You in, sir. You in, Sir Flame. Sir Flame or D Ray, one of y'all usually murderize that like button. I don't know what it is today, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah, but let me go back. Since D Ray brought up the Wilder Usyk. Okay, so let's go back to Fury. You guys know I don't like to talk about Fury that much, but let's go back to Fury. So I was in the middle of saying that, yeah, Fury, it's very intelligent for somebody who's not that intelligent. They're very smart. Very smart move to just sit on the shelf, just forget AJ and the rest of them. Like, yeah, there's nobody really worth fighting but Wilder, because there's still a lot of money in the Wilder fight. And plus, Tyson don't want to risk getting beat up by somebody he shouldn't get beat up by. Like when he got beat up by Valen. A lot of people still, I'm still going to remember that. You got your ass whooped by Valen. They just gave you the fight. I don't know how they gave it to you, but you got your ass pummeled. Valen had you all busted up. He had them eyes. He had you looking like crap. That fight should have been stopped. It should have been stopped. And then you would have came back and fought, because this is how dumb it would have been. Let's just think about it. Let's just say that, and I know people don't like to talk, if, ands, and all that. But let's talk about this just for a second. So what would have happened? I'm just ask the question. So what would have happened if they would have gave Valen his fight, Derek? If they would have if they would have gave him his rightful place in history for beating Tyson Fury, what would have happened? What would Tyson Fury have done? I just want to see if y'all on the same page with me. So I'll wait. I'll wait till y'all answer that. And I said Derek Beatty, but that's for any of y'all. And I'll play for a second while y'all come up with it. Eagles way of boxing, my boxing beat. No, Derek, that's not the answer. Derek said suicide, getting high again. What? That's how you can tell that there's some BS in boxing in the first place, and a lot of people don't talk about that fight. You still got some people I see every once in a while. I see in comments, they still bring up Valeen whooping his ass. Like, Valeen whooped your ass. Okay, you got your ass whooped in front of everybody, and we watched you get your ass whooped. But Derek said suicide, getting high again. Nope, we're not on the same page. But what would have happened? Give y'all another chance. Okay, I'm gonna play my song while y'all give y'all the chance to answer the question correctly. Let's see. So Sir Flame said he high as shit now. I saw a video of Fury looking like he on that white girl. Could you make your nose a little bit bigger? Say the question again. I said, so if they would have gave out of Valeen, if they would have gave him his dub like he did, like they should have gave against Tyson Fury, I said, what would Tyson Fury have done? So I'm just going to paint a picture for y'all. I just want y'all to understand that if Valeen would have won, what would Tyson Fury have done? And then you'll start seeing how the picture with Wilder and everything would have changed. Once I tell you, then you I don't know if you agree, but you'll probably agree. You'll be like, oh shit, never thought about that. But just hit me with it. Just let me see. So crazy as hell. So I said, yeah, he on that white, he on that. Oh shit, Sir Flame. I got scrawls, y'all. What's good? I don't have straws, Derek. I got scrawls, y'all. I got scrawls. He got them scrawls. He got scrawls, brother. He got his handyman. I got scrawls. I don't have straws. I got scrawls, y'all. I got scrawls. I'm gonna clean the plate. Is that all? Is that all for me? Yeah. Is that all for me? Come on, y'all. I'm gonna play again. I'll play while y'all think of the answer. Okay, we got Sir Flame back with something. He said, I don't know, he probably would have tried to switch the narrative up like he led him, so no rematch with Wilder. Yeah. Okay, so at least he's on the right track. But this is what would have happened. And I know this would have happened. Tyson Fury, with his ego and shit, would have came right back. Even doctors would have, told him no, that you're not ready to go back yet. He would have went back. Out of Valeen, even the Tyson might have won the second, maybe, but out of Valeen would have busted his eye up again. He would have cracked his shit open again. I mean, he would have cracked it open worse this time. You know what I mean? he would have cracked it open worse. And once he cracked it open the second time, it would have been it really would have been no repairing for it. And they would have definitely not wanted the Wilder, because once Wilder got a hold of that eye, it would have been over with. Or he couldn't have rushed back into Wilder fight. And chances are, Valine, if he got that eye open again, they would have just stopped it. So then Valine would have had 2 stoppages, or 1 stoppage of them, or actually 2 stoppages. And that would have changed the whole thing, the whole dynamic, and then Valine would have probably ended up fighting Wilder, which would have been, we already know what that would have ended up being. And that would have been a clear path for Wilder versus Usyk. Just something to look at. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, D-Ray down there with the he got the drum and the fireworks going off, the bang. Yeah. Yeah, I play a little bit. I don't play a lot of times. You guys always want a whole song, Derek, and you play a whole song. If I bring the flute out, they be like, "Yo, play the whole song, Eagle." They want Eagle to play the whole song and shit, like y'all paying me. Man, y'all better hit my Cash App up if y'all want a whole flute song. Y'all want a whole flute song. You want a whole drum song. You want my kalimba song, all that. Whatever I play, man, y'all want the whole song. I may do, so if I can get with the 2 drummers this weekend, then maybe I'll record. I gotta listen to them first though. If they sound good, then I record. Then I'll put it out there, man. Y'all can like and share. There we go, brother. Hey, that was worth it right there, man. That's worth the pay right there, D-Ray. D-Ray Promotions in the house. Sir Flame in the house. Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more in the house. D.T. the Bailey in the house. D-Ray, I already said D-Ray. And Sir to the Flame. Baby, we up in here, man. What y'all got to say about that there? Now, huh? You want smoke? We bring all the smoke. Yeah, but we gotta get that. Hey, we're gonna have this. Derek. It does not like the cold, but y'all gonna end up having me out there in freezing ass, cold ass weather, talking about is there a fish on? Oh, brother. I just wanted to bring this up. I told my girl this just now. The other day, she went crazy. She was like, "What the f?" There's a video. Where's it at? It's on one of the social medias. I don't know if it's TikTok or what's the other one. I don't know if it's on IG or TikTok. But I'm trying to think of how big this container was. Okay, you know what the 5 gallon I'm gonna say 6 gallon. So water container looks like the igloo, the square one. So these guys they was up in this creek up in Canada. They was in this creek up in Canada, and they had this giant container of poison. Now, I'm not trying to get taken down or nothing like that. I'm not trying to get in trouble or nothing like that. But if that's not suspicious, if that's not suspect, a big container of poison, and the guy up there caught him like dumping it. They was in a canoe, just dumping it in the creek, whatever. And somehow he waded his way out there. He got his hands on it. He said that shit's poison. And he took it from him, and they just sitting there looking like simps. They didn't say nothing to him, and he got it. And for some reason, he was saying that they were going to arrest him, not those guys, but the authorities were going to arrest him, but not right there on the spot or whatever. But he took that poison because he seen them. They had hazmat on and all that. What you doing with hazmat on and you dropping something into a creek? And the guy said, yeah, they already had killed, just with that little bit they poured in there, they already killed like 50-something fish. And my girl lived up there, so I told her, she was like, huh, what the F? She said, what the F are they doing? So, poisoning fish. And I shouldn't be in trouble because I didn't give no locations or nothing like that. All I said was Canada somewhere. And one of the social medias that they was showing that they was poisoning fish. And why are they poisoning creeks? Now you're making me think that when we see all these dead fish, is that you're putting something into the water that takes the oxygen out the water, because that's usually what's going to kill them, because fish don't just eat everything, because fish usually eat solid things. You know, bugs and other fish and sea creatures. They usually eat stuff like that. So you're putting something in the water that's taking their oxygen out. That's what I can think of. I can't think of that you actually poison them. So the poison that you're using, it depletes the oxygen. That's my estimate. That's the way I'm thinking. That's my thought process. My thought process is that fish are a little bit, when you can do stuff to water to poison them like that, but when there's a whole lot of water, when there's a lot of water, you can't use that. You have to poison the water to where it's not usable to their gills. That's what you have to do. It's not that you poison them and actually fed them poison, because fish ain't gonna eat shit. They spit that shit back out. They do that shit's nasty. Just like they spit out, if you use sometimes you use plastic stuff, plastic lures, all fish don't go for that shit. I ain't going for that shit. They ain't no worm. They spit that shit out. But for that to be true, it's a damn shame. It's an effing shame that you would actually pay somebody to poison water, to harm people, or harm their way of life. This just, I don't. Shit. But like I always mention, I know where I live. And that's why, D-Ray, that I do use the fruit soap because the fruit soap, think about this, D-Ray, I explained it the other day, that you have soap that's made with what's that? Grapefruit, right? You have soap that's made out with grapefruit. It gets rid of, it washes away pesticides, and it washes away chemicals. But it itself is non-toxic, so it's not going to harm anything. But it washes away stuff that is toxic. But then we use stuff that's toxic all day long in our house. So why wouldn't, and then you have to use this other soap to get rid of the toxicity of whatever you just used. So why not just use the soap for everything? So that's what I do, brother. I just use that soap for everything now. I'm just trying to find new ways how to incorporate that soap. Because I have been using the baking soda, and I did use like a little bit of regular soap, but now I'm like, okay, I just use this soap because now it gets rid of chemicals and it cleans, and it's not harmful. So that was just part of my advice. Like I said, I try not to lead you guys in any kind of, bad way, bad directions, and nothing like that. That's not my job. My job is not to lead y'all, in the wrong way, in the wrong direction. That's not what we've never done that. That's some old Satan type of shit. That ain't, hey, don't put that on Eagle. Put that on somebody else. Whatever you do, just don't put it on me. Yeah. Yeah, but Tyson Fury, and I still didn't finish that point. So Tyson Fury, I talked about the Valine part, but the thing about Tyson Fury, what he wants to do is, like I said, he's just saving himself, man. But what he might do is, he don't know, man, because you never know. He might age. He might age just sitting on the shelf, and he get out there with Wilder, because he already crazy, right? He took how many knockouts from Wilder and still win. But if he just sits around and just waits and waits and waits, if you wait and wait and wait, and then you get in there, who knows? That new those shorter, hard punches, Tyson Fury might not be able to hang. But we'll see. Now, I don't know how old this is. You guys might know about this. But talking about Jake Paul broke his back or something like that. Is that something that's supposed to be true, or that's some kind of if it's straight up BS or whatever? I don't know. Because I really don't keep up with this stuff. First of all, when I bring this stuff up, I'm always asking you guys. Yeah. And of course, Eddie Hearns just said a couple of hours ago, he said that Canelo's not scared of Benavidez. Yeah. And so instead of praising Benavidez, of course, Eddie Hearns is going to talk bad about him. But Eddie Hearns about to be out of a promotional company, or a company that's actually backing him up. He's going to be in trouble. Canelo done effed off a whole lot of money. Yeah. And I did read a little bit. I didn't get into it and listen to none of the stories that Derek Burley had brought up. But yeah, how they're talking about how Wilder, the Helena's fight was fixed. Nah. You don't fix the fight when somebody's eyes is rolling in the back of their head. That's not a fix. Oh, he got fixed all right. He definitely got fixed all right. He fixed his eyes to permanently be twisted up in his head, man. That's about all he got as far as you talking about fixing. Yeah, it was fixed all right. Yeah. A lot of people just don't want to give Wilder the credit. They hate Wilder so much because of his. I mean, I can understand not liking his skill set, but I can't. There's no way that I could say that you can hate him for his accomplishments. So if you think about that, Wilder's accomplishments in boxing, and he probably has some of the greatest accomplishment in boxing as any other fighter. as any fighter before in history. Think about it. Some of the past fighters didn't really like to fight, like the Sugar Ray Robinsons and stuff like that. He really didn't want to fight. Like, I got to fight. Same thing with Wilder. Wanted to do something else, but ended up fighting, for his daughter, right? Got a bronze medal. Never was he's not a great fighter, but one thing he has that no other fighter has ever had in history is he has knocked down or knocked out every fighter he's ever fought. And people want to go off on him. Oh, he ain't got no skill set. He this and that, blah, 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 blah. Wilder, that's the greatest accomplishment. And to defend his titles, I think he tied, who he tied? Ali, I think, with title defenses for somebody who doesn't have a boxing resume, doesn't have a skill set. Are you crazy? Who else has done that? Somebody with basically what you want to call no skills. You want to call somebody with no skills and they've done all that. Come on. Then that's that he should have the highest accolades out of any fighter ever. Out of any fighter. And you still got all these fighters that are actually saying that, they still, even Lennox Lewis, he's still shaking his head like, God dang. He's like, wow. That Wilder's, it's just the power is just like, it's just something else. So, a lot of people are angry about that, but if you think about it, if Wilder had the type of skill set, even like a Larry Holmes or anybody, that's a high level skill set. But God dang, a Larry Holmes type of skill set, wow. Phew. Or just who would you put him at skill? A Michael Moore type of skill set, just a Vander Holyfield type of skill set. I mean, any of these, Lennox Lewis type of skill set. Can you imagine what kind of damage? Imagine what kind of damage. God dang. I would say right now that he's still in a great position, right? Because with that type of a skill set, like a great skill set on Wilder, I mean, he'd be exciting to watch. But would a lot of people still really want to watch him, though? A lot of people be like, I don't want to see that fight. They want to see him fight now because there's a possibility of him losing. It's a possibility of him knocking somebody out, but the possibility of him losing is greater than the possibility of him just coming and destroying somebody in one round and got a great skill set and comes in, and, just bomb somebody out, and look extra special, not just awesome. Damn, did you see that shot? It's like, if you had to say to Wilder, if you had to say, oh, look at that, do you see his jab? God dang, he got a great jab. Great hooks. If somebody was to say that about Wilder, just build Wilder up and say, he got great jabs, great hooks, great this, great defense, great this, great that. I'm telling you, a lot of people the hate would be different. The hate would be a whole different kind of hate. Because the hate would be a safety hate. And when I say safety hate, this is what I mean by when I say a safety hate. Anytime there was a certain fighter, a fighter of a certain brand, I don't even know how to say it, a certain brand of fighter was going to fight Wilder, you know what they would say? Oh, yeah, we don't need to see that. They would say that they don't need to see it. Oh, we don't need to see that. He's going to win this and that. They would act like babies. I see Gil Coles out there salute. But you know what? They would act like babies. They would act like babies like, nah, we don't need, they would act like they don't need to see it. Oh, we don't need to see this. Gil Coles, that's 50 push-ups for you. Bud versus Spence, not happening. Bud fighting David. And Spence fighting who? I think I hear a flute. No, I've been playing the drums all day, brother. But we refuse. We can't talk about Bud, EJ, without doing push-ups. You got 50 push-ups, brother. Just like D-Ray. D-Ray didn't already hit like 250 push-ups. Look at D-Ray. D-Ray got the music playing. He said, cool. He got the thumbs up. He said, exercise. Yeah, it's time. Hey, it's time for push-ups, man. Derek Mason saluted Gil. Gil right back at Derek with the 100. D-Ray, he said, Keith. Keith on the phone waiting for it, yep. He stank up. He said, stank up on us. Yeah. Hey, you know what? But like I said, that whole Wilder thing, I'm telling you, people would hate Wilder a whole different way, man. If Wilder did have the skill set, people would hate him a whole different way. Oh, he's just too good and this and that. No, they wouldn't have wanted. They wouldn't have allowed him to fight nobody. He wouldn't have been able to fight Tyson Fury. Joshua would never ever fight. Nobody would be fighting him right now. If he got the belts, then no, it's like that's the only time somebody would want to fight. Well, I'm gonna try to get these belts and go in there and get knocked out. But because of his skill set versus his, his abilities versus in his power, that's why people can hate Wilder, and they will, stick with their type of hate, call him a bum and everything else. He just got power. Well, so what? He just got power, but he's probably the most decorated heavyweight for that class, because he's the only one in his class. Yeah, D-Ray say Victor versus Boots. Let's see it. Then he said he wasn't scared of Boots. He ain't scared of nobody. Let's see what those two can do. I would like to see one of them fight the top guys, the top three guys. I would like to see them up there. They should be fighting Bud, Earl, and whatever. Ugas. Ugas right back in the mix though. Don't y'all count Ugas out. Ugas was so excited about Wilder, he couldn't even say bomb. He tried to say bomb squad. What'd he say? Door. He said door. He almost sounded like he said world star. Door. He don't know how to say a bomb squad. He said door. He said the Wilder. He liked the Wilder though. I like the Wilder. He said the power. I like the Wilder. He liked Wilder. That's one of his favorite fighters. Hey, that's a good one, Gil. Good question. Somebody answered that for Gil. What is Wilder's 3 best attributes? His height is a good attribute. His height, his ability to sustain and just take, to take punishment. That's an attribute, but you shouldn't have to take punishment. And I would say a lot of times for Wilder, it's his patience. On his last fight, it wasn't his patience. D-Ray talking about Pac-Man returning. Pac-Man better stay packed up. He got the right name, Pac-Man. Because Wilder does some surprising stuff in there though sometimes. Because Wilder sometimes he does some, like in his last fight, just like when he fought the one guy that he sent on that plane on that crybaby trip. What's his name? The Polish guy, the one with the shaved head. And sometimes Wilder's counters are just unbelievable. Sometimes it's like, how did you come up with that counter? Well, what I don't like with Wilder is he's faster than what people think he is, and he actually showed that. He has to use that speed. Wilder has to use that speed because he is fast, so he has to use that. He's a lot faster than what people give him credit for. So Wilder, you got to use that speed. Because when you did fight the other guy, you got to stop trading. Don't trade. You don't need to trade. You're faster. Don't be like Charlo. Charlo got to trade with everybody, but Charlo's the wrong person to trade with. You can't trade with Charlo. If you try to trade hooks with Charlo, you probably going to sleep. Because he still got some chin on him. Chin, athleticism, and heart. Yeah, the heart. I said the chin and the heart. But then again, for his chin, we got to make sure, we got to be careful. Anytime, Gil, we start talking about somebody's chinage. Anytime we start talking about somebody's chinage, we got to always look, and just to make sure, because Mikey Garcia had chin before Earl. A lot of fighters have chin. Even Tyson Fury got chin. But Tyson Fury don't really got that good of a chin. He has recuperative powers. He can just get back up. Like his chin ain't great, but I'm gonna get back up and whoop your ass. That's great. He damn sure got that return. I'm gonna come get your ass. D-Ray talking about Fury is your guy at Eagle. No, that's not my guy, man. It's my guy to talk bad about. Nah, I don't like old cheating ass Fury. D-Ray said the BCD. Yeah, he got the BCD, brother, in the cup. He got the BCD in a cup. He got the small version of BCD. He got it in a cup. He got that BCD in the cup. Here you go, brother. Drink this. Hey, D-Ray, give Derek Bailey a glass of that BCD. He showed that a lot, especially how he get that right hand off. Hell yeah, he shows it. It's like, the whole countering process for him is like, that shit was wild because Skinhead, just because I can't think of his name, had it was against the ropes and stuff, throwing some shit, and all of a sudden Wilder just that hand just came from nowhere, man, and just sent him in the circle. He just boom. It sent his ass on that helicopter spin, that tornado spin, and it was over with. Boom. Right down to the face. But yeah, maybe we'll get some fights in, brother. Maybe we'll get some fights in. That's all we can. Boxing, that's all we can do. Yeah, that's all we can do. Yeah. So I don't know if Tyson Fury, if we're gonna get Tyson Fury versus I don't know anybody so far. Maybe it will. Maybe it will get. Maybe Chisora will be getting in there with him. Who knows? But I don't care. And we talked about the Plant earlier this week. Yeah, Plant. We still got to check you, Plant, because you still may have you may still have a carton of BCD. And just because you got passed, because Darrell was handing you some business. It's just that he fell for it. That's just, I don't understand how Darrell fell for that though, because fighters don't fall for that, because that's basic. That combination is basic boxing. Yeah. Yeah. Even you guys know that even Luis Ortiz, he was sounding off about Wilder. He said, "No, nobody really beat you. You can't beat Wilder." I mean, so if we do have a new improved Wilder, which I hope we do, if we do have a new improved Wilder, it's just scary for boxing. It makes boxing worth looking at again. If Wilder has really cleaned up his act, it's hard to say. Like I said, he was on the back foot the whole fight, but if he's really that sharp and just not gonna get hit and not gonna let nobody bull him around, boxing is in for some wonderful things from Wilder. I mean, I can say that just looking at it in the way that I'm looking at it, which is, if these things come to pass, if these things are true. Huh? So we just got to see if it's true. Then I don't even give. So if he's not going to let Tyson Fury fall all over him and stuff, Tyson Fury is not going to beat him, even if it's just 12 rounds. Even if it's just a decision. Yeah. Now, why am I looking at this one page where they say 10 sickening uppercut knockouts that shocked the boxing world? And why am I looking at Klitschko? Why does his chin? Damn, did Joshua really hit him that far? Hit him that hard? I promise you, they had to do some Photoshop on this. His neck looked like it's 20 inches long after the uppercut. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. That's sad. Sad. Yeah. Yeah. But we all still going. Y'all still going for silver for next week, though, right? Has anybody changed? Yeah. And another thing, another little, I'm gonna call this breaking news also. That Usyk is saying that maybe not Wilder now. So I don't know. So who do we got? And I guess we're gonna get Wilder Ruiz, but I don't know why is Usyk running all of a sudden. You got all them belts. I don't get it, man. I just don't get it. You're a heavyweight. Why is the heavyweight pitcher not living up to any other heavyweight pitcher, Derek Bailey, today. Today's heavyweight pitcher, why isn't it holding it? Why doesn't it hold its weight anymore? I don't get it. I just don't get it, man. And see, we never stop, and we never like really talk about it. You know, we never sit there and talk about the heavyweight pitcher like that. We don't talk about the heavyweight pitcher in a sense that, it's not like it used to be. We don't really talk about it. We talk about, what we talk about? We talk about the fighters. We talk about, the fighters. We'll match them up from this year, years have passed. But we never talk about the whole picture. Like, the whole picture is screwed up, man. It's like, which heavyweights can we just, like, count on to fight somebody? Yeah. Gil Cole's he's talking about Helena's. Yeah, Helena's he got knocked senseless. I wasn't talking about Helena's. I didn't call Helena's a skinhead. See, see the thing about it, Gil, is you and Derek Bailey know who the hell I'm talking about. And y'all didn't even put the name up. And D-Ray, y'all know who I'm talking about, but y'all didn't even put the name up. Y'all let me call the man a skinhead. Because usually if I say something, Derek Bailey will say this is what the name is. The reason I'm not saying his name is because I cannot pronounce his name. His name starts with a D. I can't pronounce his name, and that's why I'm not saying it. So I just said skinhead. But you don't think I'm talking about skinhead. Terrell has a lot of wear and tear on him. Yeah, he got a lot of wear and tear on him. Yeah. But this KO was probably derailed. This is probably his shut up call. Like, shut your ass up. Sometimes you got to shut your ass up. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just got to shut the hell up. Yeah. Yeah. And I really don't know if I want to pay to see Ryan Garcia versus Tank. To be honest, I don't know. Well, I put it this way. I want to see it, but do I want to pay for it? I don't think I want to pay for it, brother. That's something that cousin is gonna have to let me know about. Cousin Got. You know what Cousin Got is, right? Cousin Got. His middle name is Doug. Last name is Hookup. Cousin Got the Hookup. That's my cousin. I might have to see him about that one, D. D to the Bailey. I got to see Cousin Got the Hookup about that fight. I don't know. I ain't trying to. I don't know. 75 is that's a little bit too much change still. Yeah. Derek said, yep. Yeah. Oh man, look. Oh brother, I just want fights, man. Can we get some fights? That's all I care about, man. Let's get some fights, man. Y'all have a good weekend out there, man. Y'all ain't gonna keep me hostage like y'all did Wednesday. I know I probably something that we still didn't finish talking about, but we still got if it's too much of an emergency, I'll let y'all get back to y'all on the weekend. But if not, I'll get back with y'all Monday. Just enjoy this little bit of boxing we have over the weekend. Enjoy your MMA. We'll talk some more. Thinking about, I'm not going to talk about the Clarissa Shields fiasco. The people, her respect that she's not getting. Boxing is what it is, So we're going to get whatever we get. So you fighters are going to get respect, or you just ain't going to get respect. It's simple. It's simple. It's what you want us to do. Ain't shit we can do about it. If you get respect, cool. If you don't, whatever it is. Whatever it is, there's nothing we can do about it. We can just talk, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about it. Anyway, my shout out to all the real people that I see, and my shout out to all y'all that mess with me. I appreciate every last one of y'all, all the way down to Gil Coles, D. Ray, Sir Flame. What's this guy's name? What's the administrator's name up in here? D to the Bailey up in here. And Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more, along with the flamey one, Sir Flame, man. Appreciate y'all. coming through, man. Y'all know what it is. Friday rap. It don't keep me from saying nothing but blessings, but that's what it is, brother. Nothing but blessings, man. I'm going to catch y'all. Yeah, we gotta find somewhere to go, Derek. I don't know what we're gonna do, man. It's getting late in the season, man. We're already. It's still hot here, man. That's what's crazy. It's still hot here, so it's like, damn. But I don't want to do no kind of fishing out here. I don't want to do nothing here. Shit, I want to hit one of them Great Lakes up, man. But I don't even know if I want to keep anything, man. They want to poison every damn thing. Shit. See, we might have to just order a fishing video. And play it in the theater and shit, and then order some stuff. Things is rough, brother. It's getting too tight out here, man. It's getting way too rough, man. Y'all have a good weekend, though. Y'all have a good weekend.